Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to test out the gigantic buff that the Shadow Dragon Saga team has received. So here of course is what the Shadow Dragon arc looks like. It's not great, it's still very small. It's disappointing in that there really are so many characters they could add here that could really buff this up. You know, different versions of Goku, different versions of Vegeta. They could have a golden grade 8 Vegeta. All of the Shadow Dragons, of course. I really don't keep very many, like, R and SRs. At this stage in the game, they're just completely pointless. Like, even the SR Trunks, I'm keeping him in hopes of his eventual Dokkan Awakening. I do like him. He's very good. Probably the best SR in the game. But, you know, he just gets slapped up so hard because he's an SR and he doesn't have access to the potential system. So we're going to bring Pan instead, who basically has the same support ability, just she doesn't give 2 ki, but she takes way less damage than Trunks. So eventually, you know, I know this category is going to continue to improve. Omega Shenron is definitely a character deserving of having an LR. We will see it at some point. The Shadow Dragons together are probably going to get an LR, maybe even as soon as next week. When Battlefield resets, like they teased in the news, there'd be a new GTLR. So we'll see. But right now, Shadow Dragon category, a little bare bones, but we do have the ridiculous power of all the Super Saiyan 4s we have on the team. So we're going to be rocking 2 rotations here of full Super Saiyan 4s. We're probably, like, this is just going to be, like, murder right here. So my plan here is I wanted to get, here's what we'll do. I see, okay. So, I want to get the LRs linked together. The reason for this is because, while most Super Saiyan 4s do generally just share the same attack links, right? Outside of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who doesn't have Saiyan Roar. Ultra Full Power Goku links up essentially the same with, both Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 Goku LR, right? But, the difference is that the 2 LRs have legendary power. That's an extra attack link. So, of course, we are going to benefit a lot more by having them sort of attached at the hip, because they're going to be able to activate pretty much all of their attack links, both of them. So, like, I wonder how good of a team the Shadow Dragon team now is. Like, I would imagine it has to be, like, in terms of dealing damage, it has to be probably one of the higher teams. Like, if, you know, Lalagami or Mobile Man on the Reddit or whatever did, like, you know, the team, like, the hardest hitting teams again. I believe it was Lalagami who did that. I'm sure that the Shadow Dragon team would jump way up because, like, all of the Super Saiyan 4s, like, they're all ridiculously powerful, and they're good offensively and defensively too. But, like, the amount of damage, especially that the LRs will be able to bust out, is going to be maddening. Like, on this next rotation, you guys are going to see exactly why it's so stupid that both of them are on the same team here and on a legitimate category buff, like, team, like 150% attack buff. They're both going to get their active skill on the next rotation. So, that's going to be it. Like, the fight is going to be over. I can't imagine even LR Vegito, his boss fight, is going to be able to survive. But, oh, no, we're not going to fit. Oh, okay. But, like, I don't think even LR Vegito himself would have been able to survive both active skills at the same time. Just no way. Like, boom, and then boom, and it's over. So, here, we'll go ahead. Let's just, we'll just have Vegeta regular super, get rid of him. When we get into UI Goku, because we'll go through the second fight as well. UI Goku, of course, we will definitely be seeing both active skills going up against him. Because, you know, UI Goku has such a long fight. You know, what is it? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 phases. That's why, that's one reason the UI Goku fight is so good, man. Like, there has to be, Dokkan events can't be less than 5 phases anymore. I just, no way. Just absolutely not. Because, like, otherwise, we're able to just tear through it so fast. Like, it's pointless. They're ridiculous. So, here we go. Now we have our rotation set. We got the 2 Super Saiyan 4s next to each other. Gogeta could take a lot of damage, but the reason I put him in the first slot was for this, because, of course, the counter super. Now, we're running 4 different Super Saiyan 4s on the team. So, you know, people will often say that it doesn't feel like the Super Saiyan 4s counter very often, but that's not going to be an issue on this team. On this team, because we have so many Super Saiyan 4s, because obviously they're going to get peppered with so many super attacks, we are going to see their counters go off much more frequently, right? Because one reason people say, oh, the Super Saiyan 4s never counter, is because most people, you know, they've been using like Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Vegeta like on a standalone team for a while now, right? That I don't feel like they're often used like multiple on one team. So like, you know, they barely ever get super attacked, and then when they do, oh, they don't counter. But here, like, we have all these Super Saiyan 4s. They're going to be countering like crazy. This is actually going to work out perfect because we're going to get the LR Super Saiyan 4s on the rotation, it looks like, with Spirit Bomb Goku. So we should be able to instantly sort of one-shot him. That will be very good. Now, we do have the double tech rotation, of course, of, you know, Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, which could be a bit problematic if Gogeta does not dodge UI Goku's super attack, because Ultra Full Power Goku should be okay, but obviously Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does not have a defensive buff until he super attacks, right? At there, you know, he gets his 50% defensive buff. So we're going to be hoping that, you know, we can correctly guess where UI Goku's super attack is, and Gogeta will block and counter. That will be very, very important. Otherwise, we will take a lot of damage. But we do have about 500,000 health, which, again, is quite good for a 150% team. To get to about 500,000, very, very solid. And then here's the thing. Personally, I do believe we are going to be getting a legendary summon banner coming very soon in part 2 of the celebration. I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta seems like a very likely candidate to me, but it could be another GT character. But judging by the gacha coins, how they've been implemented into the game, the fact that they teased it in the news does lead me to believe we will be getting a legendary summon banner at some point during part 2 of the celebration, right? Possibly with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's LR. I mean, maybe we could get an Omega Shenron LR. Like, we'll see what exactly it is they are going to dish out for us, but we could be in for a big-time treat, and this team could get even better. Okay, so unfortunately, he did attack right at the start, so we are going to have to drop a Baba here. It is what it is. I mean, we could bank on a Super Saiyan 4 counterattack, but, I mean, that would not be the wisest thing to do. So a Baba it is to keep him from, you know, basically one-shotting us. That's the only thing. Like, no iteming this boss rush I don't think is too difficult. The only obstacle, really, is your RNG for what happens with this Spirit Bomb Goku right here. Like, see, like, we can one-shot him easily, but he also can one-shot us. And then, of course, okay, now that we have the LR Super Saiyan 4s out of the way, too, the next big hype thing I think we're all looking forward to, LR UI Goku, LR, you know, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, those types of things. Oh my, yes, do I want to see that. Okay, so I'm actually going to put Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku right here in the first slot, because he has more defense, just in case Gogeta does not get his super attack counter off. I feel like that would be much better of an idea. Plus, we also do have this Dokkan attack, which is probably going to obliterate UI Goku, especially if we can get a count. Like, if we get a crit right here, and then, oh, in the next rotation, yes, in the next rotation, we're going to be able to have the active skills. So that'll be good. Both LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta will be able to use their active skills and absolutely just obliterate, destroy UI Goku, possibly before he even gets a turn. We'll see. Come on, man. We're not getting any counters. No luck. Fuck. I really wanted to get to UI Goku and have him, you know... I wanted to knock him down with the active skills, but we're not getting crits for our tech Super Saiyan 4s here, so UI Goku will survive. I do have to rainbow my Pan. I think I am going to rainbow this Pan, because the Shadow Dragon Arc team is definitely a lot more formidable now, and Pan getting a, whatchamacallit, would work out really, really well. So yeah, here we go right here. They get their active skills. Come on. Sure, let's just knock him out with Vegeta's active skill. Why not? And then, you know, I'm sure UI Goku will probably survive the double tech rotation. If they couldn't take down UI Sign, they definitely will be able to not take out the actual Mastered Ultra Instinct. So there, we could sort of like give him the critical blow with Super Saiyan 4 Goku's active skill. Like, the LR Super Saiyan 4s, they're tremendous. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing, oh boy. UI Goku does tend to hit very, very hard. I'm actually gonna, I'm gonna keep Ultra Full Power right there, just because, again, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he can work fine as a defensive unit, but considering he doesn't have any defensive buff at all, he would not work very well in that first slot if he did not counter the super attack. Now, I have always had tremendous luck with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He has always, like, really gotten those counters off for me. But, you know, it would not be surprising if he wouldn't. And, you know, he would take 250k from UI Goku or something like that. And then I'm sure from just normal attacks, he would be taking a lot more damage as well. So that would be no good. Plus, in the second slot, Gogeta is only taking attacks after he supers. So he'll have his defensive buff. Oh, we got a double super. Pretty good. We do need some counters from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, though. It is interesting to me because, like, now, like, you know, looking at Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta compared to the other Super Saiyan 4s on the team, like, you can sort of see his age. Like, the other Super Saiyan 4s, even Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, they all feel invincible, right? They're Goliaths, they're Titans. And then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is just getting absolutely obliterated right there. No need to worry about the active skill. We'll just go ahead and sit UI Goku down with LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku's 18-key super. So, say goodnight, UI Goku. There we go, guys. There was both LR Super Saiyan 4s rainbowed on one team. It's a very powerful team. We could easily get through this boss rush, no items with this, very, very fast. The only thing is, of course, the Spirit Bomb Goku. But there we go, guys. The Shadow Dragon Saga team is now a very, very formidable team. A very powerful team. So, thanks, guys, for watching. The LR Super Saiyan 4s, if that's who you want to summon for, go for it. They are just that damn good. And I'll catch you guys next time.